I thought San Diego State did everything it needed to do to win the game. Everything that had to happen did happen. They dominated the boards. Thames went nuts. Poli made shots. Nick Johnson struggled, and Arizona had major foul trouble the whole game. It all really was in place for San Diego State, but I think Arizona won because of its defense, and that's just kind of been their hallmark all year. And you got to win a game like that if you're going to get to the Final Four. Usually you got to survive one, and that's probably the one for Arizona.
Talk about the job Sean Miller did, juggling foul trouble, Nick Johnson's ineffective first half, things like that.
Sean's one of the best coaches in the country. He's phenomenal. It's not just the game management, but it's the entire season what he does. But it was an extremely stressful night for Sean. You could see it on his face, and you could see the relief at the end of the game when he celebrated with his coaches. But I'm happy for Sean. He deserves this. He's as good as there is in college basketball.
Last question. I know you haven't had a lot of time to think about it, but thoughts on Wisconsin 1 versus 2 on Saturday?
Two of the best teams in the country. Wisconsin's as solid as it gets. They don't turn it over. They shoot threes from all over the place. Kaminsky versus Tarczewski is kind of the matchup I'm looking at that's really interesting. It's a tough matchup for Tarczewski, and maybe Arizona will go smaller at times with Gordon on Kaminsky and use the speed, but a lot of interesting matchups across the board in this one.